What makes him get more respect than me? You my next door neighbor, you know I tell him? You got yours from your family. I got mine from the ground up, from hard work and dedication.
Floyd Mayweather is one of the greatest ever. He's a brilliant defensive fighter. His speed, his boxing savvy. He's just a savant. He's just something special, no question about it. But I gotta look at the Sugar Ray Leonards of the world.
Floyd's way is safe. Not in a punk, but it's like the safe way, like nothing ain't gonna go wrong. But that's how he fights.
Floyd Mayweather fired back at Stephen A. Smith after the analyst questioned his legacy and claimed Terence Crawford could beat him. Smith argued that Mayweather is not the greatest of all time, insisting Sugar Ray Leonard was far superior. He added that Floyd's biggest achievements came at lightweight, where he dominated, but he failed to impose the same dominance in higher divisions. Smith even downplayed Mayweather's victory over Canelo Alvarez, calling it unimpressive. The comments sparked outrage from Floyd, who has built his career on proving doubters wrong and has never been one to let harsh criticism go unanswered.
About your skill set, it's who you do it against.
Your level of competition. Is it possible that he's so far beyond his level of competition that he made it look easy?
Well, I think he did as a lightweight. When he went up to the welterweight division, not so much. You know what I'm saying? Now, if
taking out Canelo the way he took out.
Well, he just gave him a boxing lesson, but Canelo was 22 years old. See, I remember
That's an excuse, though.
Well,
I don't like this, like he's 22, he's too young.
I will tell you this. Well, you know, you do have to take that into consideration.
The guy had 100 fights.
Well, let me explain.
22.
You have to take that into consideration when boxing is the issue. Now, if he got knocked on his ass, that's different. But when he simply got schooled, when you swinging a punch and Floyd is tapping you on your shoulder saying, I'm behind you, that's a problem. You understand what I'm saying? That's just a skill, like, you know,
But we could credit Floyd with that.
Of course, I am crediting. I'm saying he's a brilliant boxer. You know, this Floyd knew how to move before you even threw the damn punch. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be a veteran to know how to overcome that. You can't put a novice into the ring with Floyd Money Mayweather. You understand? He's going to school you. What I'm saying to you is that if you want to make an argument on Floyd Money Mayweather's half, which I'm not summarily dismissing, I would tell you it's this. Floyd Money Mayweather was undefeated for the last half of his career with one hand.
Dawood Bey delivered a detailed analysis when comparing Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford, especially after Crawford's recent performance against Canelo Alvarez. Bey admitted he leans slightly toward Crawford in a dream matchup but urged fans to keep perspective. Crawford's win over Canelo was undeniably spectacular, leading many to claim it surpassed anything Mayweather ever achieved. Yet Bey reminded everyone that Mayweather also dominated Canelo years earlier, when Canelo was still rising. He stressed that dismissing Floyd's greatness in favor of Crawford's current success is unfair. Both fighters have left historic marks on boxing. Crawford's recent dominance deserves praise, but Mayweather's masterclass against Canelo remains legendary and should never be overlooked.
That goes about it a little bit better than Floyd in this sense. Floyd will when Floyd fought Canelo, he was standing right there. He wasn't running and all of that. He wasn't doing all of the stuff that they say, oh, runner, Mayweather's a runner. He wasn't doing that versus Canelo. He was right there. And I can't even really remember Canelo catching him like that, like with nothing. With Bud, I could remember Canelo catching Bud a couple times, but Bud gave him the, all right, put your foot out, what's up? Boxing turn, boxing turn, boxing turn. And was really standing there and giving it to him with another type of energy. It was, the energy is more so all right, what's up? You can't beat me. Floyd energy be bop, bop, I'm better than you. You see what I'm saying? They don't really be respecting that all the time. They'll acknowledge it yo, I ain't gonna lie, he hard to catch. But they be nah, you didn't beat me up. Bud go about his fights in a way where as though the Mexican fan base gotta be I ain't gonna lie, Canelo, he hollered at you. He came at you too. He didn't just be better than you. He was better and then he was all right, I'm gonna come at you. And I think they really respect that. Shit, I respect it. I don't think it's not, I think the less you get hit, the better. I'm always gonna take it that way. So, you know what I'm saying? As a boxing fan, the kind of boxing fan that I am, I would have leaned towards Floyd's performance, but Bud's performance was if I'm a casual fan, I'd rather watch the way Bud.
Trainer Boozy Ennis spoke with passion about Terence Crawford's place in boxing, addressing critics who still question his resume and legacy. Ennis made it clear that Crawford has already proven himself as one of the greatest fighters of his era. He highlighted Crawford's willingness to face dangerous opponents without hesitation, a rare trait in today's sport. According to Ennis, Crawford thrives when the odds are stacked against him, and that relentless hunger for risk and greatness separates him from others. By constantly seeking out the toughest challenges, Crawford has solidified his place among boxing's elite. Ennis stressed that instead of downplaying Crawford's accomplishments, fans should recognize that very few fighters in history have shown the same courage, adaptability, and sustained excellence.
Stop it. He'll tell you that if he had to sit down a little bit more. And what I tell you, Terence can fight and he can box. And he can fight. He'll fight this side. He take chances, man. You know what I mean? And that's how you be great, man. And he one of the greatest out there now. I think he's great. I think he's the best out there right now in that division. You know what I mean?
What's left?
For Terence?
Yeah.
If I was Terence, I would retire. That's what I would do. He did everything, man. He's done everything, man. You know what I mean? You know how many titles he don't want? All that stuff, you know what I mean? I think I'll go off one in the sunset, man. You know what I mean? You don't need no more money. You know what I mean?
Terence Crawford's longtime trainer, Brian Bomac McIntyre, believes the champion still has several major moments left in his career. According to Bomac, Crawford could take on 2 or 3 more fights before even considering retirement. He revealed that a potential move up to 160 pounds is on the table, explaining that such a leap wouldn't just be about chasing more titles, it would be about cementing a legacy already destined for the Hall of Fame. Bomac emphasized that Crawford no longer needs validation from critics or fans. His accomplishments speak for themselves. Becoming undisputed in multiple weight classes and defeating some of the sport's best has already secured his place in boxing history. Yet, the idea of adding more belts at higher divisions still excites Crawford's team and fans alike. Now, his focus is on legacy-defining fights only true legends dare to pursue.
Time. They can't take it away from him either.
Does this one mean more to you than the other ones?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It gives us the opportunity as a team to go into the Hall of Fame. Instead of a fighter going in there, instead of a coach going in there, it gives us a better chance of going there as a team.
Well, congrats on that. I know that means a lot to you and the team.
Definitely that.
You know, I asked Bud this after the fight 2 weeks ago. Would he consider this a signature win? He said, yeah, one of them. Do you think that was his signature win of his career?
Well, the last fight?
Yeah, the Canelo one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah?
Because he was the underdog. Everybody thought that, you know, he was going to get beat.
What's up?
He was going to get beat. Surprised me.
So what's next for Bud? What do you want to see him do?
I just want to see him, you know, spend time with his family because, you know, training for a fight, you be gone a long time. You're going away from the family. And it could take a toll on you after a while. So,
as his trainer, do you feel like he should just sail off into the sunset after this monumental
well,
win?
you know what? He made it look so easy. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, got 2-3 more in him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Training camp will try harder. You know what I'm saying?